Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pigskin Glory, football 50 years ago today. Let's take a look at what was happening around the football world on this Sunday, June 13th, 1976. We started the day with a look at the latest NFL transactions. The St. Louis Cardinals continued adding talent, signing former WFL players Bill Rudder and Roger Wallace, along with free agents Tommy Thomason and Mike Jenkins. Meanwhile, the New York Jets officially signed running back James Goodwin and wide receiver Ronnie Moore, both draft selections who were beginning their professional careers. Nothing earth-shattering, but another reminder that teams were busy putting the finishing touches on their rosters before training camps open next month. Anti-Rozelle sentiment growing. Our biggest story of the day came from a newspaper column examining growing opposition to Commissioner Pete Rozelle. According to reports, several owners were becoming frustrated with Rozelle's handling of labor issues in league politics. Patriots owner Billy Sullivan was mentioned as one of the leading critics, while San Francisco attorney Joe Aliotto was being discussed as a possible future commissioner. The article also touched on the fallout from the defeat of the Rozelle Rule, which had dramatically changed player movement throughout the league. It's fascinating to look back at a period because Rozelle is remembered today as one of the most influential commissioners in sports history. Yet in 1976, his position wasn't quite as universally supported as many fans might assume. Football Digest Quick Quiz. Our Football Digest feature took a lighter approach, challenging readers with a 10-question football trivia quiz. Questions ranging from historic championship games and Super Bowls to kicking records, coaching changes, famous draft picks, and statistical oddities. One question asked readers to match several new head coaches with their teams for the 1976 season, including Lou Holtz, Dick Vermeil, Monty Clark, Hank Stram, and John McKay. It's a great reminder that football fans of the 1970s didn't just follow the game, they studied it. Football Digest ads and off-season fun. We wrapped up the day with a look at some vintage Football Digest advertisements. Fans could subscribe to Football Digest for as little as $6 a year, official order NFL watches and clocks throughout the mail, and spend their summer working through football-themed crossword puzzles, packed with player and team trivia. In an era before fantasy football, social media, and streaming services, these magazines were a major part of how fans stayed connected to the sport during the offseason. June 13th, 1976 was the day that showcased several different sides of professional football. Teams continued building their rosters, league politics remained a hot topic as criticism of Pete Rozelle grew, and fans spent their offseason sharpening their football knowledge through magazines, quizzes, and memorabilia. The games may have been months away, but football was never far from anyone's mind. Thanks for joining me for today's look back at football history. I'll be back tomorrow with another edition of Pigskin Glory, football 50 years ago today.